You guys, this is so phenomenal,
Thank
and
you.
I could not stop crying. And I want to ask you right off the bat. I mean, how hard was it for you not to you and your brother dripping tears throughout the whole writing process?
Well, it wasn't so much when we were writing it. I mean, we knew that we were writing about things that were hurt our heart. The idea of losing our father, who's our just a hero and our patriarch, and the idea of trying to explain that to two young kids, and all. Of course, that was painful. But it wasn't until these actors brought it to life on a level that we could have never daydreamed, that you're sitting there on the set looking at the monitor, and we look over each other like tears in our eyes with our jaws dropped. I was just so blessed to have the level of talent that we were able to get and make those words come to life.
Yeah, and Kate, I mean, how realistic was this for you? How relatable?
Yeah, I think it's very relatable. I think it'll be relatable to all who see it. I think there's going to be something that's going to definitely resonate. For me, there's all sorts of things, you know, I mean, difficult relationships with fathers, how it informs the rest of your life, how you tackle it, recognizing that we all are creatures who need love and to be loved. And I think also a working mom, you know, who's really, you know, I mean, I had years where I was a single working mother, and so, you know, you're doing everything, and but in this case, I think there's a lot of women who will relate to being the main sort of breadwinner and coming home and being the financial supporter of the family and working a job that's not necessarily where they really want to be, but it's providing, and so I think there's just so many things at the core of it. I think the most relatable is that we all pass on, and what are we doing in the meantime, and what are we leaving behind in terms of our legacy?
Yeah, exactly. And so many touching moments, but the stuff in the hospital rooms every single time, I couldn't stop. But there's, you know, the great thing about with Mandy Patinkin playing your dad, saying about, you know, kind of berating the character for being an actor. How supportive was your family?
My family was incredibly supportive, and I wanted to, you know, I wanted the audience to insert their own dream there. Obviously, not everyone's dream is to be in entertainment, but whatever you come from, everyone has a dream. Everyone has something that they want to do before they die. Their goals, and not everyone's parents are supportive of those goals. So I wanted to sort of give a shout out to those of us who are the big dreamers who want to do something that is beyond us, and maybe don't have the support of their parents, and at times were ridiculed for wanting to do that.
And Kate, was Mom always supportive? Did she always say, okay, go for it? Or did she ever say, hey,
it depends on what we're talking about.
Well, being an actress.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my parents, I think, my parents' whole thing is that it was really a matter of if we loved it. You know, I think that for my parents, it was really important that they knew that for all of us, I think it's odd. We all love to tell stories. You know, I have a production company with my brothers. We grew up making little funny movies. We write together. We create together. We're all acting. And I just think that, you know, my parents' big thing was you got to do it because you love it. And any other reason why to do it would you'll have a miserable life, you know, and that's not what I want for my kids. So, exactly. You know, yeah, the short answer is yes.
Okay, very quickly, because this movie is all about family and having grown up in a Jewish family, to me, being with your family is all about food. I mean, what was your most favorite meal growing up that your mom or grandmother made?
I loved kugel. That's why I named the dog Kugel. I love noodle kugel.
Oh, okay. Well, it's endless for me, and we're big brisket. My grandma's brisket was amazing. Her matzo balls were incredible, which she never gave anybody the recipe. So we still don't have grandma's recipe. We're still trying to figure it out.
My grandma also made matzah meal pancakes.
She did?
Yeah, those were
Well, my grandma made, the only thing she made that drove me crazy was her French toast, because it was so eggy. She made a really eggy French toast. And I mean, dumplings. I mean, we've got we're a big food. It's like, we are the stereotypical like Jewish family when it comes to food. You know, if you haven't eaten, it's like the first thing in the house. It's like, eat something.
And then
you're
you
sick,
think, and just
eat
while
something.
you're eating breakfast,
You don't
they're like,
feel good, eat something.
no, while you're eating breakfast, what are we doing for dinner?
Yes,
It's like,
exactly.
I just
That's
had
our
the first
family.
bite of my breakfast.
That's our family. And of course, like non-traditional Jewish family, we have lox and bagels on Christmas morning.
Okay,
As
great.
a tradition.
That's 2014 Jewish.
That's our
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you two.
Thank you
Fantastic
so much.
job. Love this movie.
Thank
Great
you.
seeing you both. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good to see